Greetings. The home screen is something that's rarely talked about when talking about consoles. Even though it's sorta important, as that's the first thing you see booting up a console, and it determines if the UI is usable or fucking annoying to use. Yet Nintendo, which usually has the best main menus, has seemingly cheaped out on the Nintendo Switch's menu, now resembling the other two companies' systems, which also had a downgrade over the years. Look at this! It looks like it was made 5 minutes before the launch of the system. No music, the sound effects are just clicks like this. No flair, it's a bit annoying to check your games as you have to scroll to the end. It's boring. Let's look at the Wii, at a main menu that's done right. Usability, 10 out of 10. It's easy to access everything and it looks nice. Music, 10 out of 10. It's calming and it's nice to listen to. Social features, 0. But the flair is great as its little TV screens and based off TV to appeal to casuals, to Wii's audience. It's simple, it looks nice, it's functional, and it's fun in a sense with the design and pre-installed apps and them just all being there, especially the Mii's. It being there and fun to play with them. But speaking of the Mii's, let's get on to my favorite main menu of all time. The Wii U. The Wii U has the greatest main menu in my opinion. Usability, 10 out of 10. Just like the Wii, everything's nice and you can put stuff in folders, which I don't remember if you can do on the Wii, but I don't care. Music, 10 out of 10. Flair, 10 out of 10. Social features, 10 out of 10. Back in the day, if I remember correctly, your friends would walk around the Mii Plaza and be like, "Oh, I've been playing Mario Kart 8 recently." It was cool to see what your friends were up to, and that's why I love the Xbox 360's main menu. Upon logging in, you would see 3 of your friends, you would see what they were doing with their avatars, or just the active players, and they'll be like, "I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, come join." It was fun and it got you into games, and it built up groups and probably helped build a community. And it got people into games similar with the Wii U, the Mii's and avatars. It added to the socialization of the community, and it was cool seeing your friends' Mii's just walk around. The Mii's had a pretty big play in why I thought the Wii U had a great main menu. It was simply cool to watch the Mii's just walk around, and Miiverse also added to the community of the Wii U as it was a pretty small system, so it was basically a chat room for Wii U owners. And they didn't even need to sacrifice it having social features or being usable. They didn't need to sacrifice either of those, and they just put them together and it was a very good main menu. If they wanted to go for a more simple main menu, then they should have looked at the GameCube. It was very simple, yet had tons of flair as it was a GameCube. It was very easy to do everything, to either just boot up your game, change the time, change some settings. It was very easy, and the sound effects weren't just mouse clicks. Another simple yet charming menu is the 3DS. It was very simple yet very easily accessible, pretty customizable with the multiple themes and also with the folders. Whenever you hover over an application, a little jingle and animation will play. It was simple and very neat with loads of flair. Now looking back at the Switch, checking your games is a bit annoying as everything's linear and you just scroll to the end and you can't put stuff in folders. There's only 2 themes, white and dark grey, no other colors, no purple, no pink, no red or blue, only 2. Now granted, the other systems besides the 3DS did also only have 1 theme instead of 2, but those systems had much better UIs that looked nicer and weren't boring, so it didn't matter as much. And the sound effects are boring and there's no music. It does just look like they slapped together in 5 minutes before the launch of the system. But now, what do I think would be a perfect home menu for the Switch 2? Well, starting off with the music, something calm, something that would be nice and ready to get you play something. The style or just how it looks, well, I'd like it to be split into 4 segments, 1 for games, 1 for online / friends, 1 for shopping, and 1 for settings. When you hover over an option, it will split into some fewer smaller options. Like for example, whenever you hover over the game option, a game library option, a Mii Maker option, and a brand new achievement option will show up, as I want achievements to be a part of the next system. Hovering over the friends option will show an add friends feature and a new iteration of Miiverse where it can still be used as a chat app, but also a plaza type area, kind of like Club Penguin, with little mini games related to Nintendo properties like a Mario speedrun from a few stages from the new 2D Mario, or maybe a few minigames from Mario Party, or a track or 2 from Kart, and, well, I never really played any other Nintendo games, so I'm not sure what they will do for minigames related to those, but maybe other people come up with something more fitting. It will be little mini games where you could verse a few people, talk shit, add a few folk, and just hang around generally. It would use your Miis, obviously, as the character that you control to walk around and just dick around, but it would have to be heavily monitored as to not have creeps on the platform. After the little tangent of the Mii Plaza, hovering over the shop option will show a newsletter, kind of like how we see on the Nintendo Switch, you know, with the new deals and games, etc. And hovering over settings will just split into a profile option. To be clear, the big options that split into smaller options will be their own option as well, FYI. So the game option will be the app that you click to load the game in the system. It just also splits into other options as well. For extra themes, I'd like to have maybe a space theme I think would look nice. Also an underwater theme would also look nice. And different color options, like white would be the default, but also like black, green, yellow, purple, red, orange, pink, etc. And if they want to, they can add an ability to choose different patterns with multiple colors like yellow and blue stripes or white and red banners, aka the best option, and a few other patterns. One that they probably wouldn't do is a background creator, because of how quick it will just turn into the emblem creator from COD. Even though no one besides you would see it, but it's Nintendo, so they probably wouldn't do it. Now the Miis. Besides the one that you probably made, some Miis will walk around the area and any friends that you have will walk around the area saying, "Oh, I've been playing this recently," if you hover over them, and any Miis you made will also walk around the area. And that's what I would want a future Switch 2 main menu to look like. But that's why the Nintendo Switch menu sucked, and how I would like to see the Nintendo Switch 2 menu to look like. And if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.